Don't ever buy land very close to an airport or any government establishment if you don't want to cry in the future. Oftentimes, you've seen realtors and agents marketing lands using proximity to places like airports and areas of government interest as an advantage to the land. I myself have done this severally and still do. But while this will sound like a nice and juicy offer, there's always two sides to it, and until you know the other side, do not commit your money yet. In this video, I've put together 7 reasons why buying lands too close to an airport or other areas of government interest may be a very bad deal for you. The 7th reason is the ultimate because it will eventually cost you your property. But before I proceed, please note that I use the word too close, and I'm careful to use it because in this context, proximity is the game changer. So note that these issues will only rise if the land is too close to these establishments. And if you want to know what I mean by too close, just continue watching the video. You will grab the gist before the video ends. Trust me. So here are the valid reasons you should never consider buying lands too close to an airport or other areas of government establishments or interests. Number 1, you will be living with noise as loud as a night party every single day. Imagine trying to relax or sleep with planes taking off overhead just somewhere outside your window. It's no secret that airports are very noisy. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, plane engines at takeoff can reach a whopping 140 decibels, which is as loud as a rock concert or a chainsaw close to your ear. Studies in countries, according to the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, have shown that children living near airports score lower in reading and memory tests because of the constant noise. For adults, that noise doesn't just cause discomfort, it can lead to higher stress and even heart-related health issues. Number 2, there are limits on what you can do on your land. When you buy too close to government airports or zones, there's often a long list of restrictions on how you can use your land. For example, these areas might limit the height of your building, dictate the kind of business you can run, or require you to get special permission just to renovate. You are buying land with high hopes, only to find it comes with terms and conditions. And we all know that a typical Nigerian does not like terms and conditions. Imagine wanting to build a 5-story structure and realizing there is a strict height limit for security reasons. That's the reality of investing in highly regulated zones. Number 3, safety risks come with location. Living too close to an airport or government establishment might feel prestigious, but it comes with risk. These areas are often high security zones and unfortunately more vulnerable to incidents, from plane accidents to unexpected disturbances. Emergencies around airports or government areas can be intense. Yes. A report by the Aviation Safety Network found that over 80% of aircraft incidents happen within 5 kilometers of the airport. By implication of this report, 5 kilometers range is the definition of too close, by my own opinion. We can only imagine the constant thoughts of living within that range and hearing in the news that a plane close to the airport is having trouble landing. I can't even imagine myself in that scenario. Number 4, government surveillance. Owning land near government buildings often means increased surveillance. Imagine living with the knowledge that your area might have more government cameras or checkpoints, especially during high security events. For many, this could be reassuring as safety always comes first. But over the time, it might start to feel invasive. There's a balance between security and personal freedom. And sometimes being close to high security zones tips that balance too far. Number 5, resale value is a concern. Here is a surprising fact. Land and houses near noisy and regulated zones like airports often have lower resale values. In fact, studies according to real estate economic journals show that properties too close to airport can sell for up to 20% less than similar properties further away. Many buyers avoid the noise, restrictions, and potential risks, so demand isn't as high. For someone hoping to make a solid investment, this lower resale value can be disappointing. You want your property value to grow, not to get stuck or lose appeal. Number 6, health and environmental impacts. Think about this. Jet fuel emits harmful particles, which have been shown to increase respiratory issues for those living too close. In fact, a study published by the Environmental Research Journal found that people living near airports had a 30% higher rate of asthma-related issue than those further away. For families hoping to raise children in a healthy environment, this pollution can be a serious concern. You don't just want properties, you want a place where you and your loved ones can thrive and live a healthy life. Number 7, the most important of it all, airports are always expanding. Airports don't stay the same size forever. Did you know that large airports worldwide expand every few years? For example, according to the International Civil Aviation, over 68% of international airports worldwide have expanded their land area since the 1990s to meet the demand for travel. In Nigeria, several major airports have undergone expansion and renovation to accommodate increasing passenger numbers and enhance facilities. For instance, Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos has seen multiple upgrades, including the commissioning of a new terminal in April 2022, which increased its capacity to handle up to 14 million passengers annually. Also, Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja has undergone significant renovation, including the opening of a new terminal in December 2018, enhancing its capacity and services, and so many others time will fail me to mention. Now, imagine buying your dream land close to these airports only to find out a few years later that the government needs to expand or the airport needs to expand. Suddenly, your land is at risk of being taken over. They might offer compensation, yes, that's if the land has a valid CFO, but you only have to pray and hope and the compensation matches the market value of the property at the time. So what's my advice to you as an investor? My advice is very, very simple. Do not buy lands that are less than 5 kilometers to the airport or areas of government establishment or interest if you don't want to experience these issues we've just listed. Those kind of lands are too close for obvious reasons and not safe for a profitable investment. Go for lands that are a bit far away, that is lands that are not too far and not too close. If you are looking for a land that will appreciate faster and yield high return on investment within the shortest possible period of time without the risk of losing your property. And here is the good news. I have such properties currently in the city of Asaba. 2 of them actually. One is selling for 9.5 million naira and the other is selling for 12.5 million naira. Total packages. Very suitable if you're looking for a land you can start building on immediately if you so wish. Not too close to the airport and not too far either. Just within the perfect proximity range. And good thing, each of them comes with a valid CFO. To know more about these offers before they are sold out, simply dial or WhatsApp the number on your screen right now. You can also reach out if you are looking for other interests or budgets in mind. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful week ahead. I still remain your digital realtor, Mr. Prosper. See you on the next one. And please, if you're watching this on YouTube, please kindly subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you and God bless you.